lights. Do. Action. Hollywood. If y'all hear something in the background, it's just they mowing the grass outside. Okay, shut that damn racket down. They can't hear me. It's the window in moments, you know. But Hollywood Divas, y'all. Let's just get straight into it. This is technically episode 7. Some sad shit. And it's part 1 of the reunion. Who has 6 episodes? That's what I want to know. I don't know how clear the checks are. I don't know how much the coin is, but it can't be that damn much. Because it's just kind of ridiculous. Yeah, 6 episodes. Okay, girl. Okay, Carlos King. This is season 3. I would think that, you know, since the ratings was coming in for the kids, since y'all picked up a 3rd season, I would think that, you know, y'all would get more episodes. But I guess not. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just, you know, feel of the future. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into the future. I don't know. It's weird though, y'all. Y'all know it's weird. But anyway, okay. Let's speaking of weird, let's get into some of these fashions at this reunion. Okay, Countess came out first. Countess actually looked cute. She looked hot though. She looked layered. Um, she had a whole bunch of foolishness. Um, but it actually looked cute on her. It was like these black pants with like this cape over it, and the hairstyle was cute. It looked cute. It looked, you know, it was cute. That's all I can say. I wasn't blown away or nothing, but I thought it was cute for her. Um, Malika came out next. She came out with this real cute little jumpsuit on, real disco, real Donna Summer. Let's dance tonight. Oh, I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to console me. Cause when I'm bad, I'm so, so bad. So come on, baby, dance that dance. Come on, baby, let's dance tonight. Ah, bam. Y'all remember my Family Matters? She was on Family Matters Donna Summer. No, I'm sorry. I ain't been too long got off work, so I ain't had no sleep. So, yeah. I would say I'm trying to make this video as short as I can, but y'all know how that goes. Um, okay. So, the fashions Malika, Countess, um, Lisa Wu, she came out next, had on this little green top pencil skirt, you know, looked cute. Simple, cute school teacher, whatever. Um, then after that came out Paula J. Parker. Paula J. Parker had on that wig that Sierra had on in Body Party. My body, it's your part. That's the wig that she had on. Sierra had like dusted off. You know, she had some Similac on it and some old crumbs or whatever from the baby. When you know, baby used to sit on it, you know, as a cushion. Um, and she once she wiped it off or whatever, she gave it to Paula, and that's the wig that Paula had on. It was so dry, it was so terrible. It looked like one of my mom's old wigs that she keep in a drawer, you know, just to go to the grocery store, or to the gas station, or just to go down the steps. You know, it was the absolute fool. Um, Paula is, and then she had on this cheap looking dress. It had like a gold strip down the front. Paula just looks whatever. Okay, and last but certainly not least was Miss Golden Bronze, the Deer, the Mask, the Phantom of the Opera. She had on her little outfit. Golden really has a really strong face, y'all. She really does. I know she's like a deer or antelope in the face or something, some kind of breed of deer or caribou or something. But you know, she had on her thing and okay. All right, so they get straight into it. They talked about the whole season and all that. What they got straight into first though was what did they get into? Let's see. I think they got into Malika. Let's welcome a new girl, Malika. Oh, they brought up Elise. Y'all remember Elise Neal, who was on there? They brought her up, and Elise, not Malika. She was actually like, "Oh, I ran into Elise at a party once, and she asked, was I okay?" And Malika was like, "I'm fine. I'm doing fine. Why wouldn't I be okay?" And you know, Golden was just like, "Oh, that's just a way to kind of throw you off," because she was just like, "Oh, I was worried about you." Kim was like, "We never did nothing to her." Elise and Golden, as y'all know, was, you know, thicker than thieves. It was really close, but somehow or another they kind of fell out with each other, and somehow it ended up to Elise leaving or quitting the show or whatever. Um, Now Paula was actually the closest to Elise, but Elise and Paula really didn't talk that much, as far as on the show. But according to Paula, they're still cool and they still text or whatever. But they asked Paula, what she think about Elise. She was just like, "I miss her presence." It was like, "Do you talk to her?" She was like, "No. I see her on Twitter and shit like that." So you know, Elise has the kind of personality. She's always had the kind of, at least as far as the show, she's always kind of had that personality that she was like above it all. That she was like too good or whatever to be on the show, or to be, you know, just to be on the show, and that maybe to be around these other women or whatever. But I don't know why the hell she thinks that, because aren't they all has-beens? I'm just saying. I mean, this coming from a bitch that never was, but I'm just saying, like, maybe one day, God willing. But I'm just saying, like, you know, people kill me getting bougie on these reality shows. It's crazy. Okay, so they get straight into Malika Hook. And they get into the whole thing about what the girls think of her being a part of the show. And they was just all like, "Oh, no." They asked Golden, what did Golden think about Malika being a part of the show, and Golden was just like, "I felt like she would be a great addition. I knew that she was funny, but I had no idea she was this funny." Ha ha ha. And so they get into Malika's whole segment. They get into Shady Paula, and she when she told Malika that she had a conversation with Countess, and Countess had said that she might have hurt her feelings. So that's when Malika went to Countess and this and that, and Countess backpedaled and pussy popped as she usually does. Shouts out to James Caldwell for that. Um, his whole little segment is quite entertaining. But they uh you know how Countess do when she's to your face, she won't say how she really feels, or she'll be like, "Oh, whatever." Same thing with Golden. When Golden reads her to her face, and she's like, when she hurt, when Golden gets word that she may have hurt Countess' feelings, that's when, you know, Countess, you know, when they finally confront each other, Countess, "Oh, you didn't mean it. You don't mean it like that. This and that. It's crocker shit. If she hurt your feelings, if she pissed you off, say it right then, my God. Say it loud. I'm pissed off." See, I was gonna say I'm black and I'm proud, but that didn't quite fit. It wouldn't have made sense, y'all. But I am black and I am proud, so whatever. Anyway, um, so they get into that whole thing. Um, Malika was just like, "How did you feel about Countess saying that you're not a star?" Because Countess, she was just like, you know, "I know she don't know what it's like to be a child star." And then Countess was like, "Wait a minute, does she know what it's like to be a star? Period." And Countess was just like, "That was just my opinion. I just go with the flow." And Malika was just like, "Well, float, child. It is what it is." So they asked, so Carlos, he asked Golden, what did she think um, about Dorian, which is, you know, that queen from College Hill. on BET. You know, Malika's best friend, the guy. Um, asked, "What did you think about Golden?" Am I? Hold on, y'all, for 1 second. Enjoy the music while you wait. Okay, I was right. Y'all enjoy the music. Okay, so what I was gonna get ready to get into was that they asked Golden, did she feel like Malika had her back when Dorian was saying all this stuff about her? Basically, Dorian, this lawnmower is really getting on my nerves. They asked, I hope that y'all can hear me. They asked, okay. Y'all know when they had first got on there and they first came on and Dora was just like, "Oh, I don't want you hanging around those old bats. I don't want you hanging around those kind of people, tacky people, and all this and that." And Golden read Dorian for filth. She was just like, "Who the hell do you think you are?" And I didn't even know that Golden and Dorian had worked together at one point in time on a project, some movie that went, you know, I guess it went, I don't even know if it went to BET. I didn't see it. Anyway, they worked on a movie together, and she was just like, "How you acting brand new now?" And we built our careers. You say that you say that we're old. Well, old people reads, and I'm finna read you. Dorian was shook. I don't think he was expecting to be like called out like that. But Golden read him for filth. Then Countess, she mumbling her little shit up under her breath. And Lisa, she had made her comments. Paula was talking. So in the midst of Golden and Dorian kind of going back and forth, um, and he was just like, "Oh, I didn't mean it like this." He was backpedaling, pussy popping that whole thing, um, trying to act like he didn't mean what he said. You know what you meant, Queen? Like, stop. The kids live for the shade. That's all they do. A lot of them. This the kids live for the wit. They live for the drama. They live for the shade. Like, it is what it is. Um, that's why I'm not friends with a whole bunch of them. I'm only friends with like one or two. Yeah. But anyway, you just can't fool with certain folks. It's just all about drama. Yeah. But anyway, as in the midst of them reading each other, Paula had waved to Khadijah. Khadijah is Malika's twin, the ATL twins, and Lisa was just like, "And Paula, what the hell is you doing? Like, what's going on with you? And stop that shit or whatever." Then Malika pops off. Malika was just like, "Hold up, Lisa. Lisa, Paula was speaking to my sister. Don't do me. Don't come for my twin. Don't come for my twin ever." She got a little boasted about herself. That ATL character hopped back in her ass really quick. She was just like, "Oh, don't come for my twin," and this and that. I was looking at it. I was like, what did Lisa say to disrespect Khadijah? And not Khadijah James for living single. What did what did she say to disrespect her? Why did Malika just pop off like that? It was weird. I was just like, okay, Malika. Okay, I guess. I guess. Let your inner hood rat free. She sounded like she was finna cry, like she was finna jump out of her seat and go punch Lisa or something. Like, child, please, Lisa, whoop your ass. So, they get through that whole scene, and what happened next, y'all? Um, okay, so after, Golden was just reading him for filth. She was just like, "I'm sick of these people with these microwave careers. They press 60 seconds, hit start, and boom, they got a career. We built our careers, and she was just like, "What the hell do you have?" He couldn't say shit. And I was actually here for Golden reading the shit out of Dorian because he was messy and he tried it. He's one of those people that think that he's better than people. Um, and of course, he thought that he was better, or thought that his friend Malika was better, just because she was younger and hot and all this stuff. And like, that doesn't mean a thing, sweetie. Why people don't listen to Judge Judy? Judge Judy said it best: "Pretty fades and dumb is forever. What else do you have to offer besides your likes on Instagram? What else? The Kardashians made it, boo. Okay? If you're comfortable being number two, being B, being Robin to Chloe's Batman, or whatever the hell, then that's your business. But don't sit up and try to act like you can sit amongst the girls, with real talent and hard work. Don't do that. Okay. But y'all see Malika didn't come for Golden at one time, because when she was confused about that read, she was just like, "Wait, was that read for him or for me?" It was for you. It's actually for both of y'all, but it was for you, boo. And she didn't say nothing. She don't want none of Mama Golden, Mama Bronze, Mama Antelope, Mama Phantom of the Opera. She don't want none of him. None of her. Okay, so she was just reading him. Dorian was shook, 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 shook. Um, okay. So they get into Countess, child. Her whole segment, and that she's happy, she's coming into her own as a, she done lost the weight, she done had the surgery, this and that. Um, Carlos shady ass asked asked Countess, do she is she happy that she actually fired Paula and hired Lisa? And she was just like, "Yeah, I am." She backpedaling again. Countess was just like, "Oh, it's just a communication thing." Countess, you know, Countess, you know that you damn fired Paula. Okay, let's say it was a communication thing. The main thing that Countess fired Paula on, I feel, is after the whole comedy show with starting to itch, y'all. The whole comedy show after with the Tricepticon, Carman. Because Carman is Paula's friend, so how could she get all this information if not from Paula? I mean, I guess she could have Googled it, but Paula knows them personally, so so I feel like that's the reason the Countess fired Paula, in my personal opinion. But y'all let me know in the comments why y'all think that Countess actually fired Paula from doing her video. Don't walk away from me, innocent. I'm wifey. Must have heard about me. I'm wifey. And don't you forget it. So they had that whole thing. They showed a small clip of Countess video, and when she was in her lingerinas and she swung around, they showed a little ass crack. Asked Paula what she thought about the video. Paula, shady old jack-o'-lantern mouth ass, was like, "Oh, I love the video. I especially love the part where she turned around and she gave that little ass crack." I was like, "Yes, honey, I was living for that." Paula's so damn shady. It don't make no sense, and ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Like, Paula, you started off in Motel 6, and you just as shady as you want to be. What is it? Why is it always the people that's the most readable always got something to say? It's always trying to read other people. Like, I don't get that. You're living in a glass house, sis. Are you even living in a house, period? Like, I can't. With Paula and them gaps in her mouth. Just a mess. Paula is the fool. She's funny as shit though, low key. Like, some stuff Paula says, she's just so shady. It's just so unnecessary sometimes. But hey, It is what it is. Sometimes it is funny though. I think that all of them can be funny, sometimes in their own way, Especially Countess when she be at the count at the in her confessional, she'd be like, "Ooh." I think that's so funny to me when she be calling Carmen a tricepticon. I don't even know what the hell that is. Like, is that a dinosaur? It's so funny. Oh my gosh! And Countess wigs are just a read in themselves. Wow. So anyway, so they start talking about that. Paula asked Lisa. No, Carlos asked Paula, "Do you think Lisa did a good job at the video?" Paula couldn't say none. She couldn't say none. And Carlos asked Paula, "Did you like the video?" She was just like, "I cannot not be honest." Now, have I seen the video? No, I'm scared to see it. I have not seen the video. I'm really scared to see it, y'all. I know it's the fool. I know I've seen at least 3 or 4 videos of other vloggers who have seen the video and they've read it from absolute filth. And I don't, y'all, I'm, I don't know. I'm just scared to see it, y'all. I'm scared, y'all. Oh God, I know it's the fool. I know it. I know it. Such a shame. But I might watch it and tell y'all about it. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see my reaction on the video. Okay. So all of a sudden, they bring out Samantha. Say something positive about Samantha. Samantha looked the best makeup wise and hair wise. She looked, and actually outfit wise as well. Savannah on this reunion looked the best she's ever looked this whole season. The makeup was together. It was her shade. The hair was together. It wasn't matted. Um, it wasn't that Vivica A. Fox hair. It was some good shit. Like, it was. Savannah was together. All they gotta do is shave that jaw down and she'll be in the money. And get rid of that scratchy ass crocodile voice. And she'll be on it. For sure. Um. Okay, so she came out. They like immediately start like laughing and talking shit about her and stuff. I ain't really like that. I feel like sometimes these women can be low key homophobic and they don't even really know it. Even though Savannah is a dirt queen and messy as all get out, it's just little certain stuff you notice. Like when a person of LGBT community come into the room, it's automatic shade, it's automatic distance, it's automatic, you know, just all eyes on you. So, anyway, child, y'all almost saw a titty. A titty is a titty. Y'all see something? No, I can't show you that. I can't. It's just I don't know what to be. Listen, I already got copyrighted one time. Now to be another strike for something else, and then you guys won't see me anymore. Anyway, um, so let's see. Well, she came out, Savannah. Um, They asked Savannah, do you feel like, Savannah was just like, look, my main purpose was just having my girls back and this and that. Savannah went on this rant as to how she heard this interview where all of them was like bashing Countess, even Lisa. And Lisa, got upset and got all over the place. And Golden, are you a woman? Are you a woman? Are you a woman? And Savannah, yes, it says Savannah Maria Garcia on my identification of my license. Yes, it is that female. And Golden was just like act like one, act like one. Golden's whole thing is that she feels like Countess has taken this person's side over their side. And they've been knowing Countess for a long time, yada yada. So it just pretty much got really, really crazy. Let's see. So, All of a sudden, they shoot the camera to forest fires in the damn audience, looking just as raggedy and, you know, looking for his next hit. And Carlos asked Forrest, did he think that Savannah, fix it? Do he think that Savannah was coming on to him? And he was just like, you know what? I didn't think that, you know, he was like, he didn't necessarily answer the question. He was just like, oh, I just feel like it was just wrong and inappropriate. And Paula clapping and stuff. And then Forrest said something that was very interesting. Forrest said to Savannah, Savannah, I got something to say to you. Forrest said, Forrest, he said Paula's husband. He said Forrest Fires. He said that Savannah, you represent a large group of people, and the transgender people don't you send it basically that you're setting an example, a bad example for transgender people, that they don't act like you, which is true, which is what Forrest said was true. It's just so weird that it's coming from somebody like him. You know, I'm like, really, Forrest. So you have something to say, like you're actually like talking some sense now. Like you are all people. Like I don't know. Like, it goes back to what I was saying earlier in the video. Like the most readable people have something to say. Like all of a sudden you motivational and political and shit. Fuck out of here, nigga. But he was right. Forrest was definitely right. Savannah acted a plum fool this whole season. Just showed her ass. And so hey, but I was just like, really, Forrest? Okay. Um, let's see. You know, Savannah, she was just very much so coming for everybody. Uh like back and forth, left and right, left and right. Um, and you know they was coming for her as well. Paula and Malika over there kikiing in the corner. Savannah called Malika out. It's just like, you a hoe, and you just want that Jenner and that Kardashian dick. Maybe if you would have slept with Rob, you would have been on. And Malika was just like, you know what? You want to be anything than what you really are. And you know, Malika was getting upset. They was reading each other back and forth, back and forth. She was just like, "I'll read you and send you back to church. Don't come for me, boo boo." Then Carlos gets up and was just like, "Y'all need to put a muzzle on that bitch," because that's what Malika said. Malika was going off, child. I was just like, "Who is this? Who is this white woman that we be seeing on Keeping Up with the Kardashians?" But now, is you really from Cascades? Like, is you really from Decatur, Georgia? Like, she might be. Malika was getting upset. She was just sitting there, just like finna fight and shit. I'm like, Malika, sit down. Ain't nobody scared of you. Um, Golden Countess very much so go back and forth. Paula, Lisa is sitting right directly in between Golden and Countess, and it's just a fool. They're yelling back and forth at each other. Um, Golden was just like, "Oh, you know, I'm sick of you playing victim and everything, and you do talk behind my back. You rolled your eyes and this and that. Golden, I have a pure heart. I know my intentions when dealing with you." Countess could avoid all this by just speaking her damn mind. Like, just say what the hell you gotta say. Like, right then and there, say it. Right then and there, say it. Okay. Um, or at least pull that person off to the side, or wait till you calm down a little bit and talk to them later. But either way, you need to talk to that person directly that offended you, and don't talk through people, you know. So let's see. So they started arguing and arguing. uh and Countess, you know, she said, "I wasn't talking about this and that, and I, you know, your punk ass." And it was just crazy. Countess was actually reading her, getting the best of her, but Countess ended up getting up and walking away as usual. Um, And then Paula had made a comment to Lisa because Lisa got up to follow Countess, and Lisa was just like, "With that wig you have on, like you need to stop." Paula sitting there laughing and stuff, and it was crazy. And then Malika gets up and hugs Golden. So I'm just like, "Child, I get it, I do." Um, what's interesting was that Savannah was just sitting right there while her friend, her homie, Countess, had went back in the back because she was upset, started crying. Lisa got up, but Savannah was still sitting on stage. There is something to be said about Miss Savannah Maria Garcia, whatever her name is. Um, I think a lot of what the girls say about Savannah is true. She's just messy and drama and all that stuff. But what I just don't like is how somehow or another, whenever they speak to Savannah or reference Savannah in any type of way, it's always like a dig. It's always something about her being transgender, something about her still being a man, that they have to throw in there before they just talk normal about her. Does that make sense? And that's annoying. But that's how some of the girls are. They love you when you fixing them up and making them look pretty. But other than that, they don't want to fuck with you. I mean, really fuck with you. They don't want to march and shit. Um, so that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm moving real antsy, and I get, I'm itchy. So when I get sleepy, I get very itchy. Not that I'm dirty. Well, I could be like Christina Aguilera, but it's just that I'm itchy. And that's pretty much it. For this reunion, part one was pretty good. It's pretty entertaining. Uh, one thing that is going to be funny next week is that Paula's going to be rapping next week. So that's going to be the fool. Um, let's see. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it that stood out to me in part two. I wish Jensen Atwood would show up and read Lisa and Golden. Well, basically just making fun of him in a way. I ain't like that shit either. But anyway. Oh, y'all, my hair. It's crochets. Yes. It's a single ease twist, and my hair is braided, my real hair. And then they take a little hoop, take a tool, put the hair in it, slide it through my hair. There you go, darling. Yes, single ease twist, crochets. I love it. I'm trying to keep it a month. I don't know if I can because the shit is already itching, and I got it done 3 days ago. So we will see. And yes, I washed my hair, but it's hard. Your hair's just gonna itch, and when it's sewed up. But anyway, I'm Mr. Chilaka. Mr. Chilaka on YouTube. Follow me. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. At ITSKINGWORLD on Twitter. And Instagram at ITSKINGWORLD89 on Snapchat. Chase King was here on Facebook. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, y'all. Of season one. Let's look back at my notes really fast. Not season one, reunion part one of season 3 of Hollywood Divas. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about this reunion part one, and I'll be back with the reunion part 2 next week at some point, child. Bye.